What's up? Welcome into Strength and Flow. I'm Coach Kells, and today I've got a body weight workout for us. We're going through 22 movements in 22 minutes. All you'll need is a mat or some comfortable floor space. Also, a resistance band for 5 of the movements, but if you don't have one, no worries. You can always modify. It's not a deal breaker. Settle onto your mat, get grounded, and go through some simple movements to check in with your body while I give you the rundown for today. So I consider these movements primal style because they're rooted in functionality. They blend strength, mobility, balance, coordination, and skill. They're not just exercises that have a singular form, they're patterns of human movement that everyone is going to express differently. That said, use my movements to guide your movements, but modify and explore based on what feels best for your body. We'll perform each movement for 1 minute. There'll be a timer on the screen as well as a preview of the next movement coming up in the series about 10 seconds before we make the switch. We're almost ready to get started. First up, we've got shoulder dislocates with the resistance band. If you don't have a band, modify to arm circles. Get set. All right, let's go. From kneeling or standing, maintain good posture and straight arms as you lift and stretch the band overhead. Pull all the way back behind your hips, then bring it back to the front. Use your strength to stretch the band, moving smoothly through your range of motion. Keep your elbows locked and shoulders plugged into socket throughout the movement. You might also explore circular movements and side bending. Up next, we've got an alternating reverse lunge with band pull apart. Here we go. While still holding the band in both hands, step back into a reverse lunge, rotate into the front leg and pull the band apart. Release, turn forward, step in and switch sides. Take your time to dial in the stability of your lunge. Stay upright and equal weight front and back. As you pull the band apart, keep your chest open and feel your shoulder blades draw together. Coming up next, we've got long range split squats. Okay, set up a long split stance. You may have to make some little adjustments here as you go, but you're going to perform all your reps on this side from this stance. Maintain an upright torso as you move down and forward into the deep split squat, then back up to standing and repeat. We're working deep flexion of the hip, knee, and ankle on the front leg and an extension stretch of the back hip. Ideally, your front knee moves forward over your toes to load your forefoot, but don't move into pain. Modify the range of motion as needed. Up next, we're going to shift forward into the front leg for a minute of single leg balancing. Okay, let's go. Shift your weight forward to balance on your front leg for the next minute. Explore any variations that challenge you. I like hip hinges, hinge rotations, and step overs. Whether you're standing or hinged, focus on maintaining good postural alignment. Don't allow your shoulders and upper back to round. Up next, we're going to go back to those long range split squats, but on the other side. Okay, let's go. Set up your long split stance. Stay tall as you shift forward and down into the deep squat on the front leg. As long as you're pain-free and stable, it's okay if your front heel comes off the ground. This is an excellent movement pattern to train single leg strength and mobility. If you want to work on expanding your strength and range of motion, I definitely recommend adding these into your independent workouts. Use support from chairs or a squat rack to access those deeper ranges of motion safely. And then, of course, up next, we're going to be shifting forward back into that single leg balance. Shift your weight forward to balance on your front leg for the next minute. Explore hip hinges, rotations, and or step overs. Keep your body connected and engaged from the ground up. Feel your balance as a function of the alignment of your center of gravity over your base of support. Coming up next, we've got bodyweight squats and lunge switches. Okay, start out by performing about 6 to 10 standard bodyweight squats. Keep your core braced, shoulders back, and squat down to about parallel. Then perform 6 to 10 lunge switches. Land softly and in balance with an upright torso and your back hip open in extension. You can adjust the reps however you want. Just keep blending these two movement patterns for the remaining time. For our next movement pattern, we're going to kneel down to the floor with control and then lean back into a quad stretch. Okay, here we go. Start from standing, lower down into a squat on the balls of your feet. Then softly bring your knees to the ground. You can do this with creased hips or open hips for more of a challenge. Then from tall kneeling, with toes tucked or flat, lean back from your knees. Keep your body straight and avoid arching your spine. Rise, then stand up and repeat. Gradually feel out the range of motion here and the combination of stretch and strength through your quads. Coming up next, we've got knee-hand thoracic rotations. Make your way down to the ground on hands and knees. Place a hand lightly behind your head, round your spine and tuck to the floor. Then rotate up and open through your chest. Perform about 5 to 6 reps and then switch sides. We're at the halfway point, so switch sides if you haven't yet. Coming up next, we've got side bridge lifts, 10 reps on each side. Go ahead and lie on your side in a forearm support with your knees stacked. Keep your support shoulders stable and core braced. Press up from the floor and lift your top leg. Lower to tap the floor and repeat. When you lift, make sure that your hips are pushed forward and the front of your body is fully open. Again, you're going to perform about 10 reps here and then switch over to the other side. Halfway point, go ahead and switch and continue. Coming up next, we've got some core moves, reverse rock-ups, and cross crawls. Make your way onto your back, lying in a tuck position with your core engaged. Create some rocking momentum and pulse upwards as you rock back onto your shoulders. Combine these reverse rock-ups with cross crawls, extending one leg and twisting to make a strong cross-body connection, about 10 reps. Blend these two core moves for the remaining time. Coming up next, we've got side sit hip switches. Rock up to side sit and work through any variations of hip switches that you'd like. Take this interval to regroup and stretch your hips. Switch with hands or no hands. Rise up to kneeling, and as the set progresses, try adding a little bit more speed and fluidity to your movements. Next up, we've got a series of 3 moves with the resistance band, starting with banded scapular push-ups. Okay, grab your resistance band. Loop your hands inside the band. You can wrap it around each hand for extra resistance. Then stretch the band across your back, making sure that it doesn't ride up too high. Set up a push-up position with hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Press through your locked out arms and protract your shoulder blades. Keeping your arms straight, draw your shoulder blades together, then press and protract. Drop in, then push away, holding that top position for a moment. Lower down to your knees or take breaks as needed. Coming up next, we've got banded chest flies. Okay, keep the band stretched across your back, but transition to kneeling. Open your arms out wide, drawing your shoulder blades together. Then bring your arms together, touching your wrists and squeezing while protracting your shoulders. Repeat for the remaining time. Okay, one more band movement coming up next. Seated band rows. Sit with your legs together and fully extended. Loop the band around your feet, choke up to adjust the tension, and then perform smooth, full range of motion rows. With each rep, drive your elbows back and squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep your neck and upper traps relaxed, and keep the release of the band smooth, allowing your shoulder blades to stretch. Then sit tall and reset your posture for the next rep. Up next, we're going to put the band off to the side and turn up the intensity a little bit with rolling get-ups with a sprawl. Place your band off to the side and out of your way. Then lie back and start rocking. Generate enough momentum to rock up onto your feet or to a half kneeling position. Stand all the way up, then sprawl down to the ground. Pop back up, squat, rock back, and repeat. Modify this pattern and the pace however you need to make it as smooth as possible. Coming up next, one of my favorite strength movements, pike push-ups. Make your way to a high hip position with hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Shift your weight forward as you lower down into the push-up. Aim the crown of your head for the ground out in front of your hands. Your elbows should stay hugged inwards instead of flaring out. These are challenging, so rest is needed, adjust the range of motion, or choose a better variation for you if necessary. Ten more seconds here. Up next, we've got lateral crawling. Lower your hips until your knees are hovering just above the ground. Perform a kick through to each side, then lateral crawl across your mat and repeat with the kick throughs. Keep your crawling steps smooth and in sync with your breathing. Okay, coming up next, we're going to switch to inverted crawling. Make your transition to face up, inverted crawling, moving forwards and backwards with opposite hand-foot steps. You might also add in these windmill spins. From a single arm support, dynamically lift your hips and windmill swing your free arm across your body. Turn your head to spot the ground and catch yourself on the opposite arm. Blend crawling and spinning to stay in motion for the remaining time. 10 more seconds, and we've got bridge push-ups next. Lie back to supine. Bend your knees and plant the soles of your feet on the ground. Place your palms on either side of your head. Engage your core and your back. Lift your hips and press up into a full bridge. Lower down to touch your shoulders to the floor, then press back up. Feel the engagement of your back and glutes to support the bridge. At the top, open your shoulders and press your chest forward. Lower down and repeat. Coming up next, crawl spinal waves. Okay, lower down from your bridge and take a moment to reorient yourself. Those can be pretty intense. When you're ready, come back to hands and knees or a crawl position. Elevate your hips and we can gradually begin stretching and developing these waves. Sitting your hips back to your heels, rounding your spine, then shifting forward, rolling like a wave, opening into a little bit of extension before you drift back and repeat the cycle. Sync your breathing with your movement and keep flowing, following whatever feels good for your body. Coming up next, we've got backwards rolls. From your crawl position, turn over back to supine and into your rocking position. Tuck your chin, rock back, and dynamically kick overhead with one leg. Stay compact and let your momentum bring you all the way through the roll. Your weight is supported primarily on the back of your shoulder and lightly on the side of your head. Stay low to the ground or stand up from the roll, turn over, rock back, and repeat. Okay, our series is complete. Great work. Now let's take the last couple of minutes to cool down and close out the practice. Set up a wide stance and we'll go through some squat shifting. Gently sway from side to side and gradually sink down into your hips, exploring the range of motion. Hold the positions of stretch and breathe. Add in any variations, twisting, reaching, or bouncing, whatever feels good for you. Take about 10 more seconds to flow through your squat shifting. Then you can rotate to either side into a split stance straight leg stretch. And go ahead and switch sides on your straight leg stretch. Remember to breathe as you explore the angles and add in those gentle movements to tailor the stretch to be what your body needs. Now return to facing center in your wide squat. Rise up and flex laterally, alternating sides to stretch. Then hinge forward. Maintain a long spine while you plant one hand on the ground and reach overhead with the other. All right, that's going to bring this session to a close. Thank you for coming through to move with me. If you enjoyed the practice, please give it a like and check out the links in the description for more of my courses and programs. Come back again soon. We'll do it again. Keep on flowing, and I'll see you in the next practice.